Okay, the match is the one that I get the most fire from people on. They're like, yeah, but the match is free. It doesn't matter. If I don't do it, I'm losing out. They're going to do it anyways, yada, yada, yada. So this is not Jerry. This is the Center for Retirement Research. Okay, the Center for Retirement Research, they conducted a survey with small businesses. And when they asked small business owners where they get the match from, do you want to know what the answer was? Your freaking wages. Every dollar that's matched, you get a 90-cent wage reduction. Again, it's not free money. So if we go back to like the first concept I said was, I'm going to put in $1 so that I can get a free dollar. I'm not even getting a free dollar. I'm putting in $1 to get a dollar that was stolen from me, and I don't get either of those dollars back. That's not free, and it's not a match. That match reduced my money that I get paid in my paycheck. They brought that down, right? So it's a 90-cent wage reduction for every dollar matched. Crazy, right? And then the 401k is called deferred compensation. Some of this stuff, we really just have to pay more attention. It's called deferred compensation. Okay, deferred means that we're pushing something off. We're putting on a hold for the future. Compensation is my wages. We are deferring my wages. Hence why for every dollar matched, 90 cents of my wages are being deferred. So I'm deferring my wages, and my employer is also deferring my wages. Both are coming from my wages. Right? That has to really click. That's not a free match anymore. That's then I'm losing out on both sides. So I'm being deferred until a later date, including my match and what the employer is putting in. Now, here's the other one. I was asking initially, I was like, all right, well, why would an employer do that instead? Like, why not just pay me my wage? Right? So check this out. They don't have to pay payroll tax on the dollars they match me. So not only, like, if they didn't do the plan, they would have to pay me 10% more, and they would have to pay payroll tax, which is about 7 or 8% on top of that. So they're saving 17% for every dollar they match me. That's not a free match. It's coming at my cost. So they're getting a tax benefit on payroll tax, and they're reducing my wages down, right? And then here's the crazy one. If you work for a big enough company, you buy their stock with your 401k. So not only are they reducing your wage and getting a tax benefit, you're overinflating the valuation of their share prices by putting your money into their stocks. If I'm a company, like, I'm all over that. Now, I'm more ethical than that, so I'm not going to do that. But if I don't have my ethics in and I'm looking at, man, how can I just make a bunch of money and not pay taxes? That's the way I'm going to do it. I'm going to get you to stick money into a plan where you put your own money into the 401k. I can pay you less, avoid taxes, and reduce your wage, and then have you go buy my stock with all the money you just put in that plan. And think about it. There's only 4 parties involved. There's you, the employer, Wall Street, and the IRS. The other 3 are not looking out for you. You can't really look at Wall Street and be like, yep, they got my back. Okay, the IRS, they steal from me every month, so they definitely don't have my back. For most people, their employer doesn't either, or the employer is just uneducated and can't have their back because they don't know any better, right? So this payroll tax thing, like, I'm an employer that pays payroll tax. I would enjoy lowering that. Now, I'm more ethical than saying I'm going to do that by stealing from my employees, but that's the reality of what's happening there. And then the employer, they're going to get the tax deduction either way. They're going to either pay you and write it off as a wage, or they're going to do your 401k match and write it off there. So they really don't care. The only difference maker is, well, if I do the 401k instead, I don't have to pay the payroll tax, and I can reduce the amount of money that I did have to give them. Right? So they can pay you less and avoid 2 types of taxes. Why wouldn't they do the match?